Top Med Talk.
Hello and welcome to Top Med Talk. We are here for EBPOM Ireland in the beautiful Wild Atlantic Way in Dingle, Ireland. I'm Desiree Chappell. I'm your host. I'm joined by my co-host, Mike Grocott.
Good afternoon,
Mike.
Desiree. You looked for a moment like you'd forgotten my name.
I almost said Monty. That was really weird.
Well, there's maybe a link there. We can come back to that later.
I was just going to say, that's why I was in my mind. I think I was going ahead, but we'll talk about it in just a bit. Fabulous meeting. Lots of absolutely fantastic sessions from speakers from around the world. We'll talk a lot more about that in one of our later editions of Top Med Talk. But here today, we thought we would do a revisit of the Perioperative Quality Initiative because there is a group of us that have been here for EBPOM, but also here for POQI in POQI 12. So I'm actually going to hand it over to Andy Shaw to talk to us a little bit about that. And then, Mike, you've been involved and a founder of this organization. And then we actually have one of our friends, Guy Ludbrook from Australia. Hello, Guy. How are you?
Great to be here, Desiree.
Yeah, it is. I know you're a bit away from home, but you are on sabbatical, so the trip over here wasn't too bad.
I'm working
from
incredibly hard, yes.
That's right. All right. Well, Guy, we'll talk to you in a bit. But Andy, I want to hand it to you. Tell us a little bit about this most recent Perioperative Quality Initiative.
Yeah, well, good afternoon, Desiree. Good afternoon, Mike, Guy. The goal behind this latest POQI meeting was to try and explore a little bit more of the economic and business side of perioperative medicine. Before this latest series of meetings, we've concentrated mainly on clinical advice and filling gaps in the clinical literature. So now we want to turn a little bit more to the business side of perioperative medicine. And so we've set this series of meetings up, and as you know, we've just finished the first of 4 meetings, which will take a truly global view of the business of perioperative medicine, focusing on Europe, North America, and then the rest of the world as we spread these meetings out over the course of this year and next. But the emphasis, the gist, if you will, is to explore a little bit about the business, the economics of the delivery of perioperative care in all contexts, all settings, and that's why we've recruited Guy as a subject matter expert to help us navigate this series of meetings.
Mike, I know that the impetus for this was actually kind of a conversation and some work that you had done with Guy. So can you walk us through that kind of quickly?
Well,
or is that true? Is that in fact the case?
Well, so the reason that Guy and I know each other, and actually Guy is over on sabbatical in Southampton from his day job in Adelaide, is that we met while both studying for a Master's in Health Economics at the London School of Economics. Guy, being an exemplary student, has managed to finish his. I've just got the dissertation to do, but we both have this interest. We certainly wouldn't claim to be experts. We work with card-carrying professional academic health economists when we're doing, cost-effectiveness analyses, that kind of thing. But we both have a real interest in and passion for this area.
Guy, some of the work you've done in Australia, I think we've actually talked a lot during this last POQI session over the last couple of days. Can you tell us just a little bit more about that? I think we're going to hear more over the next couple of weeks as we all kind of travel together. But tell us just kind of briefly some of the work that you've done there in Australia.
Sure. Look, I guess broadly in Australia over the last few years, we've focused very much on the fact that considering economic headwinds, our population changes, we need to ensure that we recognise that efficiency and sustainability are intrinsic to quality of care. And we need to focus on that very much and talking increasingly about the concept of best care.
Yeah.
There is high value care, there's low value care, but actually what we're talking about is best care with best outcome for the patient and best value for money to make sure our system is sustainable. So we've been doing that at a national level with a series of summits, the first one being just before the big pandemic. In a summit we called the Hidden Pandemic. Coincidental, but there you go.
Yeah.
We had our second one in July this year. And again, very successful in kind of developing a framework and principles and a momentum for looking at this in our country. Mm-hmm. More specifically, we've been looking at aspects of hospital care and really drilling down to specific cost-effectiveness analysis, which is a bit too mathematical, to be quite frank. But at the end of the day, if you can point to stakeholders and show them very much that you do X and you get Y, and Y is our patients are better off, And in terms of resources, we're better off as well. So sustainability care, happy birthday, that's the holy grail. So we're doing work in that area. It's being fertile, and we hope to continue that.
From the point of view of POQI, I mean, this is kind of what we're trying to get at, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly why Guy has been recruited into the team. And I'll just tell you a little bit about the sequence of meetings, when they are, what the likely output will be. So we have just finished the first in this series, which is a level set conceptual organizational plan, and a paper for that will be developed over the course of the next 4 or 5 weeks. The second meeting, which will be very US specific, will be held in Charlotte in early November in conjunction with the Providence Anesthesiology Group's annual meeting. The third meeting will be in Singapore at the World Congress of Anesthesiology in early March. And then the fourth meeting will likely be held sometime in mid to late 2024, hopefully down in Guy's homeland somewhere. And that will be a wrap-up. We hope to sort of, having highlighted problems and areas in the first few meetings, we hope to start developing solutions. Each meeting will be accompanied by a summary white paper, which we'll submit for a peer review publication, as we always do. And the material, as always with POQI, will be available on our website, free for anybody to use in any which way they like.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, thank you so much. I know we're going to hurry on to the next session. We will definitely have more conversations about this at ASA at the next POQI meeting. So thanks a lot. We'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for listening.
Look forward to
Desiree.
it. Thanks, Desiree.
Bye.
Top Med Talk. Thanks for downloading Top Med Talk. Don't forget to subscribe via your podcatcher. Don't forget to check us out on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And also, don't forget, Top Med Talk is the broadcasting arm of EBPOM, Evidence Based Perioperative Medicine. We'd love you to find out more about that. If you check out ebpom.org, you can find low prices on some of the conferences we're organising around the world. Many of them are virtual and don't even involve you leaving your own home. Check out ebpom.org now.